Hey, I think I saw Bigfoot this past week. Hi, this is Dan Baldwin, Telecom Association founder and executive director, and this is TA's Week in Review email newsletter video for Friday, June 5th, 2009. No, really, I think I saw Bigfoot. As many of you know, I was in the Pacific Northwest this past week visiting TA vendors. See the lumberjack shirt and the lumberjack hat? Well, anyway, while traveling south on Interstate 5 from Seattle to Portland, I decided to take a detour to the coast to pay homage to those great American explorers Lewis and Clark at Fort Clatsop, where the Columbia River meets the ocean. So anyway, I was driving down this deserted road almost to the coast, and out of the corner of my eye I saw this big brown animal dart around a really big rock. Really, it looked a lot like this guy right here. Now, of course, the bionic man and woman weren't there, but I swear the guy I saw looked just like the hairy one in the middle. Really, I think it was Bigfoot. Nah, just kidding. But what I'm not kidding about is how nice everyone in Seattle and Portland were, especially my TA vendor travel hosts Dave Leskowski and Tony Chang of CTG3 and Netstar in Bellevue, Washington, and Tom Gorey and the XO Seattle staff in downtown Seattle. In the Portland area, I was hosted by Greg Griffiths and the Nuage Networks crew in Vancouver, Washington, and finally by Trent Anderson of Integra Telecom in downtown Portland. What do you need to know about these vendors? Well, listen up and I'll tell you, because what you don't know about them might cost you money if you find yourself sitting across the table from them in your next deal. First up, Netstar and CTG3. Netstar and CTG3 are two related telecom master agencies owned by Dave Leskowski with his partner Tony Chang. Netstar is a hands-on telecom expense management or TEM company with a knack for getting free press in newspapers, TV, and radio via their in-house marketing expert Annie Chang. Click the big image down a little to the left and below to watch a TV story on how Netstar helps businesses save money even if they're in a contract and without having to have them switch providers. Contact Tony Chang at 425-865-9811 if you'd like Netstar's help in getting a similar PR boost for your own TEM marketing efforts. CTG3 is primarily a Quest master agency that also enjoys the ability to sell Quest residential services, which they do very well via independent internet service providers or ISPs throughout the local Quest footprint that take advantage of Dave's bandwidthbuilders.com website. To hook up with CTG3 or Bandwidth Builders, contact Dave Leskowski at 425-458-4070. We'll have more about Netstar, CTG3, and Bandwidth Builders after we finish producing the video we shot at Dave and Tony's office in Bellevue, Washington. Who'd we visit next? XO Communications. Beating the local players on their own turf, that's all XO's working on. I met Tom Gorey, XO's channel VP, and the local XO channel team at the XO office in Seattle and learned something I didn't expect. How XO is positioning itself as a local player in every U.S. market so XO can beat the local CLECs at their own game on their own turf. How do they do it? First, XO puts a local team in every market. Second, they support the local channel partners as hard as they support the local direct XO reps. Does this work for telecom agents and channel partners? It must, because all the master agents I speak to these days suggest that XO has done what they've needed to over the last several years to be the local CLEC to beat. TA will have more on XO's CLEC local strategy over the next several weeks after we publish the video we shot at the XO Seattle office. To get XO on your team today, contact Dave Sandbrook at 678-433-5742. After Seattle, I drove down the coast toward the Portland area, past that aforementioned fictitious Bigfoot sighting on the coast. While some carriers and agents want to do everything for every class of customer, Nuage Networks wants to focus on their sweet spot. I met with Nuage's Sales and Marketing VP Greg Griffiths and his channel partner team at their Vancouver, Washington headquarters, which is just outside of Portland. The perfect Nuage customer prospect? The multi-location nationwide business putting together an MPLS network. Nuage is especially popular among multi-location retailers, and Nuage is focusing on owning the multi-location retail market. Many agents are upgrading their prospecting efforts to only consider working with customers that have 3 locations or more. These agents need to get to know Nuage. Why? The last thing an agent wants their multi-location retail prospect to see at the bargaining table is a Nuage Networks proposal that they didn't bring to the table themselves. The other sweet spot for Nuage? Existing multi-location customers that are trying to save money. Nuage has a solution that allows multi-site customers to prioritize their critical business applications without requiring that every location have a synchronous T1 pipe or better. Want to save your prospect or customers money by converting their T1s to business class DSL? Call Nuage Networks. Tia will have more on Nuage's multi-location retail strategy over the next several weeks after we publish the video we shot at the Nuage office. To get Nuage working on your multi-location deals today, contact Stephanie Center at 877-689-5755. Our last visit in the beautiful Pacific Northwest was with Integra Telecom. In their downtown Portland corporate headquarters, I met with Trent Anderson, VP of Marketing for Integra Telecom, a CLEC that serves 11 states that roughly match the Qwest local footprint. I first ran into Integra a couple years ago as a CLEC competitor in a deal I was working on. They came up for me big again last month when they gave an impressive presentation at Vince Bradley's WTG TNC event. Whenever I run into a CLEC that looks to be a serious competitor in my own customer deals, like most of you, I make it my business to find both their sweet spots and their weak spots so I can either sign up as an agent and lead with their solutions, or I know how to compete against them. Integra likely has many sweet spots that I hope to learn about, but the one that sticks out the most for me is the phone system equipment solutions they bring to the table. In addition to providing both local dial tone and wide area data and internet connectivity solutions, Integra also provides phone systems. This phone, dial tone, and data internet combo makes Integra a triple threat in the geographic areas they compete in. To start distributing Integra Telecom solutions today, contact their master agent WTG at 310-456-2200 extension 2. And don't forget, TA's last road trip of the spring is the week of June 22nd in Salt Lake City and Denver. So if you want TA to visit you while we're in Colorado or Utah the week of June 22nd, be sure and give me a call or send me an email so I can get you on the calendar. Until then, have a great week, sell lots of stuff, and the next time you're in the Pacific Northwest, look out for Bigfoot. And the Bionic Man and Woman.